Police at the time said he threatened officers with a gun, justifying the fatal action, but an identification of the gun was never made. According to documents obtained from GPD, Garcia was carrying a Crossman 375.177 pellet gun, which according to police is an exact replica of a Colt 357 revolver. GPD Chief Paul Suba says the police department took the necessary actions that usually would be seen in other similar cases.
I think the community as well as the police department continues to strive to work toward different means of approaching these situations.
Medical examiner Dr. Aurelio Espinola concluded Garcia was shot 3 times with only 1 fatal wound. Garcia is also alleged to have been extremely emotional and distraught, going as far as telling one officer, "Just shoot me." But the family disagrees with the findings of the investigation and that GPD needs to enforce its own policies.
Because of the fact that the Guam Police Department continues to send its officers out there with no less than lethal force policy or guideline for the officers to go by to peacefully or successfully handle these kind of situations. Each and every time a police officer responds to the public where these kind of situations, are we to assume then that they're just going to shoot individuals?
Garcia's sister Evelyn Cruz was further upset with the fact that one of the officers involved in her brother's shooting received a Medal of Valor, which the family was told was based on a write-up given to the officer.
It was actually, a slap to the family's face and if you want to call it, a spit in my brother's grave. I just can't believe that they would focus on something like that when the family's still grieving. We haven't heard anything. And it's unfortunate that it happened, but they could have had a little bit of sensitivity to the family.
The family also plans to retain legal counsel claiming wrongful death. Ray's brother-in-law, Joseph Cruz, says it doesn't cure the emotional pain the family has to deal with every day.
The family's still very upset, and this is not something that we are going to simply let go. I think that, and we think that that Ray deserves more than what the police department is putting out. He deserves someone to come forth and pursue this, whether it be through a wrongful death suit or what have you, to make sure that this type of, number one, that justice is served on what was done to Ray last year, and number two, which is what I think is more important, that this doesn't continue to happen in the future. Because what are we doing for the public here on Guam?
Nick Delgado, Pacific News Center.